Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Honest to Pod with me, Ashley McAllister.
And me, Matthew Ali.
And this is episode... Go on, Matt.
52?
No!
1!
No!
What?
We got the wrong way!
54?
What's the one number you missed out?
53. Seriously?
Yeah, 53. Episode 53, guys. This is awesome.
Oh, we said, 30 episodes a season, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we're getting a little break soon.
Over Christmas, we're getting a wee break.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
good. What are you doing for Christmas? Have you decided yet?
Yes, I'm flying home.
Have you booked your flights and stuff?
No, not yet. I need to book them today.
What did your mum say? Should they go? You better not book them.
No, Christmas quite far away still.
With those people that are talking about it. Don't say because my birthday's coming up, which is exciting.
When's your birthday?
The 22nd of November.
I knew that.
Did you? I haven't got any plans though. It's only 3 weeks away.
I'm not here.
What do you mean?
I'm in Dublin.
Oh, I guess I can't have my birthday then.
All right. I'm just saying.
I don't think I'll do anything that weekend though. What? You just going to visit?
Dublin?
Yeah.
No, there's a CrossFit competition which Mickey's taking part in.
Did he win something?
So remember I was saying he's off to Australia?
He won the whole thing?
He is, number one in the world.
That's bullshit. How?
Because he's fucking awesome.
He won the whole thing?
Yeah.
In his category?
Well, age groups, yeah.
He got it for the 50 pluses. 53, that's why I should have known the day.
Yeah, it's 53.
Stop.
Yeah, he got it for his age group, yeah.
Excellent. Grandparents plus.
Yeah. So he did really well. He came first.
That's incredible.
It's really good. It's really, really good.
The points that they showed, it was by a little bit as well. Like it wasn't like just one.
No, it was a good jump up.
Yeah.
It was like but he is a phenomenal athlete, and I don't think he'll mind me saying, but he was really, really worried running up to it because he had an injury. But yeah, he did awesome. Like the man is an athlete. Like
when you watch those videos, I think you've spoken about it before, but my goodness, they look ridiculous. Like they look insane.
Yeah,
oh my god, no.
He's brilliant.
Well done,
Mickey. And he's off to potentially Miami in March time, I think.
He said, I saw on his Instagram, he said he's have 2 weeks off now, just no CrossFit, which sounds amazing.
Which I said, we were chatting today, and I'm like, what? None? Because the Open's on at the minute. He goes, no, nothing. And I'm like, your head, you'll go mad, because he loves training, so.
When he says no CrossFit, he means like he won't even go to like the box, as you call it.
I don't think, that to me is.
I take it as in like not even in life, like he can't watch it. He's like, I need to just de-stress from it and like no CrossFit in life.
Well, maybe. Him and the family are off in Australia at the minute, so they fly back on the 5th, I think. So he's got
like a week basically.
Yeah, a week and a bit to chill, and then he'll be training for the competition in Dublin. So he's competing in Dublin. So we're all going over. I'm going over to watch him. They're all coming down from Limavady to watch him. There's going to be 20 of us, I think. More than 20. More than 20.
Sounds like a good birthday weekend.
Well, we're all going out in Dublin on the Sunday night, but I have somebody else in my room.
Who's that?
Niall, he's another one of the coaches.
I think I've seen Niall Cook.
No, yeah, Cookie, yeah.
Yeah. Because he did a post of like being like, well done, what's his face? Mickey.
Yeah.
But like he's the hotter, stronger something, but not as tall or some shit.
Yeah, they both stood topless, right?
Yeah,
and
they were.
Yeah,
they were both very topless. Very, very topless.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing on your birthday weekends. I'm going to buy Mickey and Tilly a trip to London next year, so you'll have to do CrossFit.
Well, that's the thing, yeah, because I'm kind of nervous about that. Like, I feel like, I haven't been to the gym properly in 2 weeks because...
you will die.
Huh?
You'll die at CrossFit.
Why?
Maybe you won't.
I probably will. Stamina's not my thing. Like, I've been working out and stuff, and I'm like stronger than ever. I did a personal best in the bench press the other week. Ooh. What are you looking at my body for? You're looking at me up and down. Like, fuck's sake.
You're wearing stripes. Oh.
Yeah, I'm wearing stripes. Thank you. And they only had this. It was on sale in America, but they only had it in large, so I got it in large instead of a medium. Thank you very much.
Do you wear a medium?
A medium America.
Because I wear a medium.
It's an American medium. And also, you're not that tiny, bitch.
I wear medium.
I wear medium too.
I wear UK medium.
I've got some UK mediums. Yeah, I can wear some mediums. If it's got like a loose belly, but it's tight around my chest and arms. I know it's not tight around your chest or arms, but
no, because I'm built like a surfboard.
Exactly. Yeah. A wooden plank. What are you talking about?
Oh, fuck knows.
CrossFit.
CrossFit.
Yeah, stamina's not really my thing. Like, I'm more of like a power athlete, strength, you know. So, but I haven't been to the gym properly in 2 weeks. I went while I was on holiday actually. And I went with my nephew.
Oh yeah, that's in the picture.
Yeah, he's so funny.
And your mum was training as well.
She didn't actually train. Like,
she just got on for the picture, did she?
Yeah. They came in. I went to go to the. No, we were walking by because I said I want to go to the gym, and we're walking by anyway. So I was like, oh, let me just have a look and see what's there, just to know what I'm gonna do. Whatever. It's like a small little hotel, and like there's nothing there. And then we had my little brother. But he did that proper like macho like straight thing, I call it. You know how like, have you ever been to like Magaluf or whatever, and then like they all want to punch that fucking stupid machine?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then they're all like, oh, I can punch it harder, and they spend like 20 quid trying to punch it, and they're like,
yeah.
So when we get in there, he was like, oh, I can lift the whole thing. But he's like, Matt, how much can you lift? And I was like, I don't know, I don't care. And he's like, how much can you do? And then and I was like, I mean, I could definitely do more than you. And then he was like,
street boys are weird.
yeah. And then he was like, oh, this is hard. And he did it. And then he got it. Is that what you can do? And I was like, oh, okay, I'll try, whatever. And I was like, lifted the whole thing. And I was like, oh, that was hard. I wonder if I could just do more. Oh, yeah. But I was just trying to play it down, be like, I just, this, that, and the other. But I don't understand why they want to compete in these stupid things. Like
they are so stupid. We did this fundraiser again for Mickey going to Australia. And the idea was you literally put a bottle of vodka in there, or a bottle of anything in the thing, and you draw 10 meters away or whatever, 5 meters away, whatever it is, and people just pitch a pound, and the pound who gets closer wins. People were spending more money than a bottle of vodka to win. Yeah, my friend Diggsy was just like, I'm going to get that bottle of vodka. Like 30 quid later, I'm like, Diggsy, fuck, you could have bought 6 bottles of vodka.
Yeah. No, my brother's like that as well. Like him and his friend Mark will spend like, just carnival games in general, like stupid shit, getting a teddy bear. Yeah. They will spend 40 quid on that shit.
Good boyfriend material.
And it's just a waste of money. Like. Well, not really if you want to be walking around and they're playing that game because they're like, oh, they want to see who can beat each other.
I want that teddy bear. Tell your brother to get me that teddy bear.
40 quid, there you go. Like, spent. No. Anyway, yeah, we went to the gym. And my nephew is so funny. He's like, Matt, can I come with you? So like my mum and my little brother went. And he's 10 years old. So he's actually 11 tomorrow on Monday. And he's on the cross trainer. Mm-hmm. And he's going on it, and he's like, and it counts like your calories as you go, like roughly. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, okay, he got to like 20 calories, and it's like, Matthew, I think I can get to 30, and he's going, and then I was like, oh, well done, Joshua, and I'm just like pushing the weights, or whatever. And then he's going on it, and it's like 3 minutes into it, and he's like, God, this is so hard. And then he's like, come on, Joshua, you can do it to himself. He's like, oh God. And then I was like, he gets to 40 and he's like, God, I don't know how much I can do. And I was like, can you do 50, Josh? And he's like, yeah. And then he gets to 60, and I was like, how long can you keep going for? He's like, I'm going to get to 100. He did do 20 minutes on it, right?
That's fair play.
Right, but he did like, on the calorie count, it must have been like 160, 130, 100, I don't know, something like that. And then he comes up and he's like, God, I did so much. Like, I lost a whole 100 and whatever calories. Oh. And then he's like, my mum comes and collects us. I don't know why she came over. Oh, she went to the bar. Actually, she went to the bar and she came back. And he's like, look, the weight's gone already. Like, I can feel it. I I could not stop laughing. Oh my God, he killed me. He just like, and he's like, got man, he's a chubby boy. I'll say this.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, he's definitely, his bum he's got a shelf. Like,
really?
A legit shelf. He's like, this curvature in his back, big old ass, and he's like 10 years old. And he's like, look, I can feel it. Just I can do it.
Bless him.
Come on, Joshua. He goes, get me the water, please.
He sounds like a fucking Steeler. Water!
It was the most adorable thing, mate, honestly. He's in his flip-flops on it as well. Like.
Oh, bless him.
Oh my God, he killed me. Absolutely killed me. It's so funny. And we went to the gym 2 days later as well, and he was like, we're doing a strength day. So he's just doing weights. So he's doing the bench press, he did the shoulder press.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah, he's like, ugh. I started, it's really annoying. And then, I don't know, when you do exercise, I start making noises now because it actually does really help.
It does, yeah.
It really does.
Yeah,
I know when you're in the gym, and I hate those loud people, but when you actually do it, like, so I'm not like screaming, but I'm definitely like, ugh, whatever. And he starts doing it as well. And he's like, he's so funny.
Oh,
yeah,
that's cute.
It was really cute.
That was super
so
cute.
adorable. He's so adorable.
Oh well, don't talk too much about your holiday. We'll come on to that after.
Okay.
Yeah. I got my haircut today.
More importantly, or more interestingly, yes, you got your haircut today.
Nothing else really happened. I'm trying to think.
Nothing you'll say on the podcast, that is.
Nothing that I'll say in the yeah, but here.
Let's just say, Ashley has had a busy week.
I've not had that busy a week.
No, not that busy, no. Okay, cool.
No.
You've been exercising a lot, and you said it's changed your body in some way.
Did I say that?
Yeah. It made you feel things you haven't felt in a while.
I went out for dinner with Guillaume on Friday. That was nice. And we went to Circa Bar. Circa Bar is a weird bar.
He loves it there.
He does love it there.
I don't know why.
But he fits in there.
Ah, yeah.
I don't fit in there. But he just knows everyone.
Large, just
it's because I'm fat and everybody else is like muscly ripped guys and there's me chubby in the corner. He knew everyone. And then
he's been going there for years though.
Yeah, my jaw drops, anyone hot walks by, and then he's like, "Oh, blah 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 blah," and then they come over, and I'm like, "Whoa."
He's looking unbelievable at the moment though.
He is, yeah. He is.
Good job on your body.
Yeah, well done, game. He's a PT, so I guess he's nothing else to do all day except work.
No, your body's your brand, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Let's talk about your holiday.
It's not a whole heap to say, it's not a whole segment. But I went to Orlando, Florida with my mum, my brother who's 29, sorry, not my little brother, and my nephew who is a child who's going to turn 11. Do you know what though? I don't understand, I don't know what 11-year-olds can do, 10-year-olds can or can't do. Like, so I'm learning a lot because like my mum will be like, he can't do that on his own, God, he can't do it. And I was like, what, he can't turn on the shower? He's going to burn himself or something. I was like, okay. Oh. I was like, sure you can turn it on, no? And he goes, yeah, I can turn it on. I was like, why don't you turn it on and see? He goes in there and the fucker comes out and goes, I need help. I can't turn it on. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, what?
What?
So we go and they just turn the handle around and it turns on. It's not one of those difficult ones with two little nubbles and stuff and all sorts. It was a regular, just turn it around.
Kids these days, honestly, we were talking about the day. Kids these days are not kids our days. Do you know what I mean? Kids our day. We were talking the other day about at work. I think it was. I can't remember what it was. We were talking anyway about kids going out, and I was like, I remember going out as a kid, and I would not be back in the house until my mum's like, Ashley, dinner. Do you know what I mean? These days, kids don't go out.
I was saying the same thing as well because he's an only child, right?
And,
yeah. My mum was like, God, I think she's a bit harsh on him, but then I'm quite soft in a lot of ways, I think. Like, I'm just like, let kids do kids what want to do. They say stupid stuff or whatever, and she's like, he just doesn't get things. He just doesn't understand it. He just goes, does this, does that. And I'm like, well, that's what kids do, no? I don't know. And then I was like, what were we like? She's like, no, you lot were just wonderful, wonderful kids. You're amazing. But she was like, you lot had each other, though, I guess, because, between the four of us, there's 5 years.
Mm-hmm. You're so quite close.
Yeah. So we would keep each other entertained, like playing computer games, playing outside a lot.
Mm.
He can't play outside because he can't play outside on the estate, because people can't play outside these days because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
And, there's no other kids around. So I guess it's different. So, he's asking loads of questions and talking all the time, but it's because he doesn't have anyone to entertain him.
Yeah. It's such a weird... I don't know why. I don't even know how to speak.
I don't even know what you're trying to say.
I don't know how kids can grow up not going outside. Do you ever play Kirby?
Like the ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Do you remember? Because we had like a perfect one just outside where we live, yeah. We played all sorts of games.
What was your Kirby rules? Could you bust somebody?
Yeah, what was that? I don't even remember the rules.
Bust was when we played, bust was when if I was in the middle doing Kirby, and I missed one, and you got the ball and hit me before I got back on my curb, I lost all my points.
Oh, I think we played a different game.
Oh.
Ours was like you stand on each side of the curb and you've got to throw the ball onto the corner.
Yeah, so it bounces back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's in the middle then?
Well, if you get that, you'd go in the middle and you'd be able to pick up points.
Ah, I don't remember that, but maybe you get closer. You're saying?
Yeah, closer. Yeah.
Throw it until you miss it.
Until you miss it, and then if I miss it and you get the ball and hit me before I get back on my
curve,
you go bust.
Yes, yeah, that's true. We did ones where if you like hit the curve, then it hits the other curve. That was you got more points or something.
Double points, yeah,
things like that.
Magical.
And I'm sure there was one like if you ran into the corner, then catch it as well.
Oh, I don't
That was
remember
a
that. Yeah.
We didn't play that so much. We used to play 40-40, which is basically like hide and seek kind of. But
I never heard of that.
yeah, but like you had a base, you had to get back to the base.
Oh, that was home. We called that home free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like sort of same thing.
Oh, you said everybody hid, and then one person, and then if they see you, you have to run back and say, "I see you."
Yeah,
well, yeah.
We say 40-40. I see you.
Oh, we do.
Yeah,
It's
so weird how there's like all these games. You
Yeah,
like the same sort of thing. Yeah, and then we used to play just a lot of squash, like with like a tennis ball, and then you had to bounce it.
Oh
Yeah,
up against the fence or something.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
like a wall, and just play football. Really.
Yeah, we used to play cricket down the back alley. We'd be behind my house, like lots of houses, back gardens, backed onto this one big long alley. We used to put milk crates up against Joyce. Joyce is my mum's best friend. Up against her garden, and yeah, you used to hit it, and we had little segments. If you get past Betty Brown's fence, it was like 10 points. You get past Barbara's fence, it was like 20 points. Like,
Betty Brown's a real person.
Yeah, Betty Brown. She lived number 72.
Oh God,
Yeah.
don't hot her up, boy. People are gonna be going to.
She's dead.
Ah,
Yeah. Sorry, Betty.
shame. Sorry, Betty Boo. Betty Brown.
Yeah.
That's a great name.
Yeah, it was good.
No,
Oh, I love Betty Brown.
I used to run home though to watch EastEnders. Used to love it.
Oh.
Yeah, so 7 o'clock hits, I'd be like, gotta go. Yeah. See, I used to play that a lot, and I used to like, why am I still so fat? But I'll get onto that a bit about the food as well, to be honest, because holiday was like the food was horrendous. Anyway,
Horrendous good or horrendous bad?
Bad. It was awful.
Really?
It was really bad food.
Oh.
We went to all theme parks.
Yes.
So we went to Universal Studios. Went to something called Islands of Adventure, which is part of Universal Studios.
Okay.
It's like a theme park that has all the roller coasters and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they've got a new water park called Volcano Bay.
Oh.
And that was really good. Went to SeaWorld, which I thought was quite controversial because I said I don't really want to go. I looked on the internet just to make sure because there was like a thing way back when where
Blackfish came out, that documentary.
I've not heard of that.
Oh, watch it. Tillicum. It used to be on Netflix. One of the best documentaries I ever watched. Tillicum, yeah, that was the name of the wheel.
Oh, okay. Because I thought they used to call it Shamu, like the whole thing was called
Tillicum.
Shamu. But there was a few of them, I'm sure, and they were mistreating it, right?
Yeah, well, Tillicum's the Tillicum. Maybe Tillicum. He's the wheel that I think has been responsible for 4 deaths, but because he was such a popular thing. Yeah.
Of people?
4 deaths of people, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's what the documentary's about. I'm sure it's Blackfish. Oh, he died last year. 2 years ago.
Yeah, well, I did go in the end.
Shame on you. Yeah, look, 2013. Blackfish.
No, because I was looking at the internet and I was like, oh, is it still really bad? Because they're talking about keeping the orca whales captive and stuff. And they made a big point of all the shows being like, it was all about animal safety and welfare. They're just talking about their relationships. That's all they could talk about. And it was like, no, like it wasn't, there were no stories. One of the shows was about stories, but it was pretty much all about how well they treat the dolphins, how well they treat the whales and stuff. And I was like, okay, cool.
Your PR team have been all over this since that documentary.
Yeah. So it was really good to see SeaWorld. That was really, really good. They actually have the best roller coasters.
SeaWorld had roller coasters?
SeaWorld has 3 roller coasters.
Oh, okay.
And they're better than the ones in Universal Studios, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they were really, really good. But the water parks, like some of them were so scary. Do you like rides?
No, I don't like them until I'm on it, and then it's over, and I thought that was fun. But for like an hour when you're queuing up to get on the ride, I'm like a mess.
Some of the lines were so long. So we got the fast pass one of the days because the rides were about an hour and a half. Like one of them though. So they've got this Harry Potter land. It was really cute in there. And, we got butterbeer, so that was really nice.
Oh.
It was fucking well expensive.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, it was extortionate. And we could only drink like about half of it because it was so like sugary and like really strong. But they tasted really nice.
Oh, okay.
This Hagrid ride was 185-minute wait.
That's 3 hours.
That's 3 hours of your life to wait for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes of a ride. We didn't go on it because they didn't take the fast passes, which was annoying on that one.
So you buy a fast pass that you can't even use on all the rides?
Just that one. And someone was like, why can't you use it? Because we got ours, right?
Oh.
The price of the fast pass was the price of the ticket, so you have to double it basically. So we paid $120 for the fast pass. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
It was really good though. It was worth it because you would steam like my mum. But even before I bought it, my mum was like, I don't believe in it. I can't believe they just let people walk through and stuff like that. And then we got it, and then she doesn't go on the ride, so she said, "So wait, she's like, you're back already?" And yeah, because it'll say like a 90-minute wait, and honestly, we'll get there in like 7.
Yeah, okay.
It changes your day.
It does. You can do a lot more, I guess.
We smashed through the day, like absolutely destroyed it. But there's no way we're waiting 185 minutes for a ride. Absolutely not.
No.
I was like, you could watch 2 films.
Yeah.
A film and a half. Like,
or you could watch a whole Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
No, probably not. You probably wouldn't get the end though.
What, in 185 minutes? They're like 200, isn't it?
They are like 200 minutes. Yeah. Some of them 4 hours.
Oh,
we have to watch them yet. Do you know what? My friend Dr. Dog has not watched Lord of the Rings film.
He's reasonable. He sounds like a reasonable person.
No, absolutely not.
Well, I've seen 2 of them.
Well, you're doing better than Dr. Dog.
In bits. The food was horrendous.
Okay, tell me about the food.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm thinking, go to America, you go for the food.
Well, we've been to different parts of America, like when we went to Nashville and stuff. And although I hated the food in New Orleans, I'll tell you that now. And I thought that'd be well known for like great food.
Yeah.
Absolutely hated the food there. But
Nashville had the beautiful food.
It was all barbecue.
Yeah, I love it. Do you remember we went to Pig? Remember that place we all went for the dinner? All of us went out for dinner.
Oh, I have no idea what it's called. Yeah.
Peg leg. The guy had a wooden leg, didn't he? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, and his wee symbol was a pig with a wooden leg.
Yeah.
I wanted to buy a cap so badly.
Why did you get one?
I don't know. I just always thought, oh, I'll get one again, and then obviously I'm only there for like a week, so I never got one. I might buy one online. I actually did like that.
Yeah.
Thing. That's what you buy caps for. To remember that, and then you can wear it. Like, I don't know why I didn't buy a cap.
I think my brother got one from Hattie B's, which was really good.
Yeah.
That fried chicken place.
Yeah, I didn't go.
You can't go, obviously.
Yeah.
It's literally fried chicken on breads. They put it on bread. So,
yeah.
Like...
You
have the gluten-free option? They'd be like, what?
Talking about gluten-free, I had the best gluten-free pizza. I ordered 2 gluten-free pizzas last night.
You had 2 whole pizzas?
I had 2 whole pizzas, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, from a different place that you normally get?
Yeah, well, usually when we get pizzas here, I get Basilico. Basilico don't deliver to where I live. So I usually get Pizza Express. I fucking hate Pizza Express.
I like it.
I don't mind it, to be fair, but
you can say, I fucking hate it. I get it all the time.
So last night I got in and I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to go 4 cheese. I didn't know if I want to go American hot. And I didn't.
That is always the decision, by the way. No, it's true. It's a true story. I'm like, is it a cheese day or is it a spicy day? I just don't know because why can't I have both?
I know.
It's a true story.
It's
true,
so
absolutely
true.
true story. 100%.
100%.
I'm always living that.
Yeah. Anyway, and I didn't also see, because you think, solution is 50-50. Because Basilico offer you 50-50.
Yes.
But I didn't see a 50-50 on the website for delivery for this anyway. So I got...
you got one of each.
I got the 2 pizzas. So I...
made a sandwich. One on top of the other.
Put one on top of the other, rolled it up into a roll, and then
So
just
good.
shoved it down my throat. The pizza.
Not a week. That was on Wednesday. the pizza on
the
Wednesday.
pizza was Friday.
Oh, sorry about that.
So yeah. We're such a sore throat today as well.
God.
Anyway, so we I can't even remember the point of the story.
Free pizza.
I had something. Oh yeah. So today, because my housemates have been away, they came back this morning and seen 2 pizzas, and they thought, "You trash bag! Who have you had over?" And I'm like, "I haven't had anyone over." And they're like, "You have 2 pizzas," and I'm like, "I wanted 2 pizzas. If you check in the boxes, there's half a pizza left in each. Promise you only had."
Oh, you didn't eat all the pizzas?
No, I could have 2 whole pizzas. Well, I could, but I also had food at my friend's house for dinner.
Oh, good.
But I just got back home and I was so hungry.
That's madness. They obviously gave you no food.
I had salmon. I don't usually like fish.
I love salmon.
Well, I love it now. I have to say, last night
I wonder why.
I had salmon. We had asparagus and broccoli. There was no carbs.
Yeah, that's why you were starving.
Yeah, so I got home and I was just like,
oh, this is so good, guys. Where's the main? Shall we order 2 pizzas?
Yeah, I went to watch London, Ireland. London Irish. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good. We lost. London Irish. I say we. Well, they're not my team, so we lost. Paddy Jackson plays for there. He used to play for Ireland. He was in that whole scandal a couple of years ago. He was there. Played really well. Not well enough to win the game, but there we go. And I bought myself a hat, but I thought it was a woman's hat because it had a big bauble on it.
Which I think is crazy because I always wear a bobble. I love a woolly hat with a bobble.
Well, they're designed with a bobble because I know this because the caps are originally worn on mines and they put the thing on the back so that people wouldn't hurt their head when they bang their head against the thing above them. That's why they have bubbles.
They're not that big. Were they bigger or something back then?
Yeah, well, maybe as they become fashionable, they.
I thought you were gonna say that's why women wear them.
No, that's why That's why bubbles are on the hats.
I like them.
I don't mind a bubble on a hat. This one just looked like a little hamster.
Talking about rugby, how good is it?
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness! Did you watch it over the weekend?
I watched none.
Are you joking?
I didn't watch any of the international rugby over the weekend. No.
What the fuck? How is that even possible?
Because I was super busy both days. No, well,
they're from 9 until 12.
Yeah, well, I had to leave the house to go to watch the London Irish game yesterday whilst the England game was on. And I just had so much to do in the morning because I knew I'd be out for the rest of the day.
I don't understand people that say they're rugby fans, right? Because it's the same for Alex, who says he's a big fan.
This is probably the only game I've missed of the World Cup.
What are you talking about?
That's been on the weekend.
This is the semi-final.
I know. It's been going on for 6 weeks. I've given up one weekend.
The semi-finals.
I can't pick the days I have to do shit.
But you can make sure that you watch it. Listen, we landed yesterday morning, right? And
maybe if it was Ireland, I would have.
We were supposed to land at 8 o'clock, and we didn't. We were late, so it was on at 9 o'clock. And then, as the plane landed at 8:45, I was like, "Fuck, I need to be able to watch this on my phone." We landed, but then, as we were supposed to get off the plane, they said that the machine that's supposed to connect it is broken.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, "Oh my god, we're not going to get here by 9." So I'm trying to get it on my phone, but there was no internet.
When did you land?
Where or when?
When?
Yesterday at 8:45.
Oh, okay. In the morning.
In the morning, right? Yeah. England are in the final. They beat New Zealand.
I am so happy, and it's not often I would go for England in the team because of
everyone hates England.
Centuries of rape and pilgrimage, but I was going for them yesterday, and I'm so
pillaging.
Glad. Yeah, what did I say?
Pilgrimage. That's a long walk.
Fucking hell. Damn it. Trying to make a point. But I was going for England yesterday.
Yeah, you need to in that situation, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'll go for them in the final again. I don't want South Africa to win. Just because
it's such a shame about Wales. I really wanted them to win.
I think it will do a good. I wanted to be an England Wales final.
Yeah.
Because I want a Northern Hemisphere. I mean, I still hope obviously England will win, but I just think a Northern Hemisphere win will be so good for our rugby. Not that we need we're very heavily rugby focused, but yeah, I'm so glad it's not the All Blacks. Another year. I mean, I like the All Blacks, and if there's any other circumstance, I'd probably go for them over England. But I just want England.
Such a dominating performance, though.
Who? I didn't watch it. England?
Oh, God. Yeah.
Well, your friend wasn't playing, was he?
He was in Japan. Who's my friend?
Who's your friend?
Oh, James Haskell.
James. Oh, name drop. Oh, just name drop it.
No.
You call him J-Bear,
right? J-Bear.
J-Bear.
Yeah, and Chloe. Well, she's gone out to visit him now, so I'll see you later. I'll see when you get back.
All right. What do you call her?
Chloe.
Chloe.
Yeah.
I call her Kiki.
That's a black guy, I know.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, the England rugby was really good. South Africa, the Wales and South Africa game was terrible today.
I don't watch it.
So bad. Obviously, you don't really care about rugby.
No, I did. Excuse me.
Listen, you cannot really care about rugby when you say you just do it for the bands, I'm sure, and for men's. And miss semi-finals when you could have watched it. I'm sorry, there's just no way.
No, well, you see.
What did you do this morning?
This morning, I slept in because the clocks went back.
So you should have woken up earlier, not later.
Well, I slept in longer than I usually get up around 7, 8, but I woke up at 9.
So technically 10.
Yeah, whatever.
So it was a long sleep.
My clock woke up at 9.
When the game started.
Yeah, I was dog sitting, so I had to take the dog out. The dog was out for a walk every morning, so I had to take the dog out, and it was such a nice day. And I went to the park, and Dexter was playing with Harriet and a dog called Walter in the park, and I went and got a coffee, and then I was chatting to Walter and Harriet's owners are a gay couple, an older gay couple, and I was chatting to them. They asked if I loved living around the area. I mean, I had a good time, and I thought, you know what? I could go home now and sit and watch the sofa, but I can enjoy this really nice sunny day, and I decided to do that.
One of those things, out of the rugby and that, is a one-time event. The other one is not. Guess which one it is. Are you going to miss the final for some?
No, I'll watch the final
next week.
I will watch the final.
So the final is South Africa, England,
and I'll watch it here, and I'll cheer England. I'm guessing you're having a party.
We haven't decided yet. Why are you guessing I'm having a party?
Because I just assume.
You need to stop assuming, okay?
I've invited everyone round.
Well, that was one of the worries. We don't have everyone around, do you know what I mean? Like, only some people. I mean, you weren't going to come, and now you can come. You can come. We might have people around.
Well, I can't plan on a night.
Oh, well, don't come then.
I will come.
I'll be there watching it. I set the alarm for it and stuff. I can't wait. I'm excited. It's going to be really good.
So I'll come round and watch it with my very good
I might
friend.
not be here.
Where are you going to be to watch it?
The Two Brewers might play it. I'm not going to Clapham at 9 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, we've gone on my holiday.
Yeah, it was good.
The food was awful.
Yeah, okay.
All the food that I liked as a child was everything I hated about the food there. It was just all really poorly made batch foods, big chains, brown, beige, white food, no flavouring, but all the salt in the world. Like, it was just so bad. So on day 5, we go to McDonald's. The largest McDonald's in the world is like just next to our hotel.
Wow.
It's the largest one in the world. We were like, oh my god, this food is so good. McDonald's, yeah, because they were like, oh, should we go to McDonald's on day 2 or 3? And I was like, no, I don't go to McDonald's. I can't be for McDonald's. I barely eat McDonald's here. We go there, and I was like, oh, just eating it. It was fucking delicious. I got a McRib.
I've never heard of that.
They used to have it around here and stuff, and then these like spicy barbecue chicken tenders. So it's like chicken selects but covered in like a spicy barbecue sauce. It was so good.
My mouth's watering. My mouth is watering.
They do pasta and pizza there.
Not gluten free, man.
No, of course not. But I had a pizza as well on the last day. It was really good.
In McDonald's?
Yeah.
Was it good because the rest of your food was shit, or was it good, like good McDonald's?
It tasted like regular McDonald's, but it was because the food was so bad everywhere else. Yeah. Honestly, like, I mean, I had one. I liked it, but my family didn't like it. I had Popeye's chicken the first day there, which is quite a well-known chain, because you can see it on Twitter, like, isn't it? What's better, like the Chick-fil-A or like the Popeye's?
Well, it's
sandwich?
not Chick-fil-A, is it? Because they're fucking homophobic.
I didn't see one, but I didn't have to fight with it. Were you saying it?
What?
Oh, you were fighting whether you should have a Chick-fil-A or not?
No.
Someone else was saying it the other day. A gay person was like, oh, I really like the burgers, but now I can't have it. And he was like, in American, he was like, I didn't know if I should have got the Chick-fil-A or not. I think they got it.
Well, they do waffle fries, and sometimes you just like waffle fries.
In Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Well, Popeye's chicken are really good.
Have you seen, Willam?
Yeah.
And Detox and Vicky, and they do, have you seen their parody?
Of Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
No.
It's, the song, sometimes somebody gonna make you want to turn around me. They do it to that.
Oh, is it new? They're not together.
No, this was ages ago. Yeah, it's funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I might watch it. Or you can play it now with your editing skills.
Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna gobble up a waffle fry. But no, don't you know Chick-fil-A say you make the baby Jesus cry. To the groove, get repaid, even they say yay. So child.
I do like Detox.
I like Detox, yeah. I like them all.
Yeah.
What a shame they didn't stick together, because their parodies are quite funny.
I've only seen that and 2 now. I haven't seen the other ones.
Oh, they did one for Blurred Lines. You know the song?
Oh, I think I might have seen that, yeah. Because how bad it is.
It's all about... No. They do it about Amanda Bynes. Do you remember the actress?
Yeah, I liked her.
Yeah, she went all crazy after she got drug addicted. It's all about her going into rehab and texting Drake to murder her vagina and shit. So,
that's hard.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I don't know when they broke up.
Yeah.
So yeah, more sorry. So I did not go to Chick-fil-A.
Good, because they hate you. We have so little time. we were worried that we'd have nothing to talk about.
Well, you had your haircut to talk about. That took about 20 minutes of valuable time.
Oh, sorry. Okay, let's talk about the food you had in America then.
Okay, well, anyway, the food was great.
No, it wasn't. It was bad.
No, it was really bad. It was terrible. I'm thankful to be back. The food was awful. Really, really bad. But the theme parks were great. And shopping was amazing. We went to an NBA basketball game.
I seen, yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Everyone loved it. It was just a nice experience.
Your mum go as well?
She loved it. Absolutely loved it. And like American sports in general, like, so they have like timeouts in basketball and stuff, so they last for 2 minutes.
Yeah, it lasts for so long.
But when you're there, it doesn't make a difference. The minute a whistle's blown and the players go off, they shove on an act or something, and then like in 2 minutes, a minute and a half, it's gone. Or different competitions, they're like run on, like, no, we got this competition. Da 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 da. Something happens, someone wins like $5,000. Boom, the game in like 2 minutes, and it's like they get 7 timeouts each.
But they like that's the time you want to go to the toilet. That's the time you want to go to the bar.
basketball games are quite long, and because like it's in 4 quarters, and then the first 2 quarters you literally get 5 minutes in between those, and then there's only 15 minutes in between the halves. So you kind of just go off when you want to, but it's good. The lines are never that busy for toilets and like drinks and stuff. The game was really, really good. There's 2 rubbish teams, but actually the game was really good.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, that's good. One of our listeners, who I'm friends with now, Chris, who lives in Ireland, just outside Dublin, happens to be there at the same time.
No.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We met before when in London, so we talk all the time.
Yeah.
I had them before and stuff like that. And then he posted a picture the day before I left, and I was like, "Where are you?" And he was like, "Here," and I was like, "Fuck off." And he left the day before me as well, so we met out for a drink, and that was really nice.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that crazy though?
You didn't get a picture?
No. We just went for a drink in like the hotel bar. Because first I thought he was staying where we were staying, but it turns out he was staying in the same brand, but it was like 20 minutes up the road.
Oh, okay.
Did I say? I know we keep doing this, but this is really bad. So I thought we were flying. Did I tell you about flying out?
No.
So
it's all right. Don't worry. I'll edit out the haircut conversation. So guys, if you're listening to this and there's not a haircut conversation, you missed out this week.
I thought we were flying on the Friday, right? So then my mum's so many problems. They didn't book any big luggage, right? So we're in America for 8 days, and I wanted to go to the malls and shop and whatever and outlets and stuff. But I took that little bag, right, for 8 days.
The Sainsbury's bag.
Yeah. The luggage underneath it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right.
And my mum, saw my mum the week before, and I was like, okay. She's like, what? Like, oh, we definitely don't have luggage. And I was like, fuck's sake. So she's like, do you have any small luggage? I was like, I don't. She's like, I'll give that to you. So I was supposed to get it on one day, but I was calling her, and she didn't pick up because I was early. And then so I was like, I'm just going to go home. She's like, where are you? And I was like, well, I went home because you weren't at home. I know I was early, but you're always at home. You do nothing. And then she was like, I need to give it to you tomorrow then. I was like, why tomorrow? Pick it up during the week. This is on Tuesday. So she comes to me on Wednesday, and she's like, she brings it to my workplace at like 10 in the morning. She's like, here it is. Excellent. And as she's leaving, she's like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow, Thursday. And I was like, what do you mean tomorrow? We're flying on Friday. She's like, no, we're flying on Thursday. And I was like, no, you're trying to shit, aren't you? And she's like, no, what are you talking about? We're flying on the 17th, Thursday. And I was like, no, we're not. I booked leave from Friday to Friday. I'm working tomorrow. We're definitely not leaving tomorrow.
This is just giving me anxiety.
My God, I got so stressed.
How are people not organized? This is a holiday.
Well,
I mean, to be honest, I'm just going to say it. I think it's your fault.
It's not 100% my fault.
100%. You shouldn't even tell me you're going on holiday.
I didn't tell my housemates either. I was like, someone, I think it must have been like, oh, Matt, you did something on Saturday or the quiz. And I was like, no, I'm in America. And they're like, what? Yeah, no, I'm flying tomorrow. Or, 2 days. So, no, apparently I just assumed everyone knew, but no one knew.
You need to tell people so they know.
Yeah. Well,
okay, what's your plans coming up? What's your next plans for the next 6 months?
I actually have no more. 6 months.
Yeah.
Loads of holidays. All my holidays are already booked for next year.
Where are you going? Well, no, David said we don't have time. We don't have time.
Yeah. Anyway.
Right.
No hooking up.
Oh. Well, I have a thing to read out, but I'll let you read out because you're better.
Can I say his name? I don't know what it says. Stephen Duffy.
Yeah, Steve Duffy.
Oh, okay, excellent. So we're going to read this out.
Yeah.
I'm joining a group of Irish volunteers for another year travelling to Hanoi, Vietnam for the Operation Walk Island trip in March 2020. The aim is to aid 95 joint replacements and provide education and supervised training to local doctors, nurses and physiotherapists and allied healthcare professionals. I'm really passionate about this cause. All donations will help those in need to improve their quality of life for the better. Last year, your donation helped those in need so much. Our local community has been great in helping me so far toward my target. I'd be very thankful if you could contribute towards my cause and helping those in need. Thank you so much, Stephen.
So Stephen Duffy is a really hot straight guy who plays rugby that I know from Ireland. And all you thirsty bitches can go follow him. But he's fundraising, and I'm sure on his page he'll have his I Donate page, and it's Stephen Duffy. But yeah, he's I'll get his job wrong. He's told me so many times. He's a surgical nurse, and he is giving up his time to go out and perform surgery on countries where there's not as good healthcare. So it's very good. So I said we'd give him a shout out because he listens.
Hey, Stephen.
And his equally hot identical brother listens as well.
I've got not an identical brother, but I've got a twin as well. So we're basically family.
You're probably the same because you and Chris look alike.
Very similar, especially now. At the moment, my mum on holiday was like, "God, you look just like Chris." Then I was like, "I do as well." Some pictures now, I'm like, I saw him say though, we don't. His hair's crazy long.
But we do have an agony aunt. From one of our friends.
Um,
Matt will read out because I'm a mess.
so this is from Alex, who literally lives a minute away, maybe less.
Yeah.
He said, "Hi guys, big fan of the pod, obviously, but I need some advice. I'm having career woes. My last job was stressful and had few career prospects, so I was looking to make a change. I was offered a job in a completely different field in a different city very unexpectedly. I took the job, despite it being a bit of a pay cut, in the hope it would be a springboard to greater things. 4 months in, I'm not really enjoying the role or the field I'm in, but I'm not sure what to do or where to turn next. I feel like I'm at an early stage in my life and career where I could turn to anything, but I need to make a decision. I'm passionate about so many different things in fields of work, but how do I decide which way to go? Do you have any advice or tips from your own journeys? Big love, Alex."
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
It's similar to what we were just talking about. Chris was the one who sent through asking about the job as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chris, I remember now.
Yeah, and I spoke to him about it, and he was quite happy with the advice, and he stayed with his job for the moment, which is good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he followed the advice, I'll say.
Yeah, but not the other guy, because we give a lot of work advice. We give work advice last time to the Northern Irish guys, not him.
That was about coming out, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but still, coming out or being comfortable to come out and say you're married and talk about your wedding. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yes. Oh. So Alex, what age is Alex? I don't know what age Alex is. He's young though, right? He's like 25?
25?
24,
26?
25, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're young enough to do whatever you want to do. It's just being open to taking whatever pay cut you have to take to retrain.
But that's what he's done now and not enjoying it.
Well, I mean, he's passionate about so many stuff. Like, maybe volunteer at different things to get an idea if you like it. Maybe do night courses to see what you like. But I think at 24, if I at 24 was describing myself as having career woes, I'm young enough to make the change and try different things. But you can make changes. I'm 34 now. I don't think I'm old enough. If I suddenly all of a sudden hated my job, I'd be like, I'm going to retrain. I actually thought about it. I want to be a teacher now.
But you haven't done it, though.
No, but I like my job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes my boss now listens to this. She discovered that podcast. So yeah, I do love my job. I have to because she listens. But no, I do really like my job. But I like the industry I work in. It's fun, and I'm lucky enough to be able to contract, so I don't get stuck into one office or any office politics. I can get up and leave whenever I want to leave, and work on different projects in different parts of London. So I get to experience a lot.
So you're saying Alex should take your job?
Well, you can try, but I'm really good. No, I think if there's a field he wants to try, he's young enough to make that change and not have to worry about it.
I don't know. In my head, I think it's less about, there's a specific job or something they want to go for. Because if you had like this is my dream, or this is what I'm passionate about, and this is what I do, I think it'd be somewhat easier to say, okay, well, this is what I can work towards. But, if you don't necessarily know exactly what area you want to work in, because if you're so passionate about many different things, it's hard to hone in on what you might actually be good at.
Yeah.
What will be successful for you, because you're like, I want to try this, I want to try that, I want to try this. When I guess for a career, in some aspects, you need to really lock in on something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's definitely young enough to try something else out and give things a couple of goes. In your 20s, you might try a few different jobs before you figure out what you want to do in 30 plus, 35 plus and stuff.
Yeah.
I think, same as we said last time, that if you're really unhappy in a particular role, you should look for another job.
100%. Yeah. You didn't give into detail what he dislikes about it. You just said career woes, didn't he?
Yeah. Just saying that 4 months in, it's not
achieving what he expected.
Yeah. But I also think 4 months is a short time. So I think sometimes we can be quite impatient. And I remember when I was working, I've been with the same company for such a long time, but I did leave in the middle. And then I'd moved to a job that I hated, right? But I thought maybe...
Had better prospects, didn't it?
I thought I had better prospects. It's literally the same. I took an $8,000 pay cut and thought it had better prospects because of what was sold to me. And a month in, I was like, this is not the job in. 2 months in, I was like, am I crazy? 4 months in, I was like, I can be doing all of these things. I think 4 months is a short period of time. It did take... this is kind of like half and half, really. I do think you know whether the job's going to work out for you in the short term, for the long term. So 4 months is a short time, but if you really get an instinct, you should stick with it.
Yeah.
But I do think there's a certain element where if 4 months in things aren't happening, in any job you go to, things aren't going to happen in 4 months, right? You know, you're not going to move forward in 4 months' time if you think that that's what's going to happen, because it's just not. You have to cement yourself in the job that you do. People have to learn to trust you, and you know.
Yeah, and you have to. People need to like when people talk to me offline of the podcast and people ask me about work stuff. I always tell them, like, especially going for interviews, they're not just interviewing you. You have to interview them. So you need to understand, like, you know, one of the big qualms I had with one of my recent interviews was I can't remember what they were asking me to do. Oh yeah, they're asking me to work for less money than what I'm worth for a contract job, and I'm like, but why would I do that? Why would I take a full-time employee's wage for a job that wasn't going anywhere? It was like a set amount of time for covering maternity leave. I think it was something like that. And they're like, yeah, but it's really good at agency. It's like, it's not that good. It's not good enough to recognize that they're trying to rip me off. So they don't care about me. Why would I go there? You need to understand, and you need to drive it forward because it's your career. You need to understand what your future is at this company, and you should be making those sort of comments in your interview stage. Like, you know, it's sort of, they're not just interviewing you be interviewing them, saying, well, if I'm going to be spending a third of my weekday here, because you're there 8 hours, which is a third of the day, you need to be saying, where am I going? What's my progression? What's your plan for me in this role? And, you know, a good interview should have that answer for you right there, because they're the ones interviewing for full space.
But I think in interviews, like, people, same on both ends, you're not going to necessarily be as completely upfront as you might be and honest, or give the best version of yourself. That would be the same in an interview for a job. So they'll say, oh, this is our progression and this is where we can take you. But, you know, it might take longer and stuff. But
it's also, it gives you an idea of what the plan is. You know, plans change over time. Once you start getting and doing stuff, it might change. And you might, all of a sudden, you might work in a job where you work with other departments. You say, oh, actually, I quite like working in that department. So maybe my career plan can change over there. But because you're in the industry, you're in that company, they're investing time and money into you. You should be using it for your full potential.
If we're talking about this situation then, because he's already interviewed the job, he's got the job 4 months in, but is unsure about what to do next, stay there, not the progressions, or go somewhere else? What are you saying?
I would say, first of all, speak to your line manager. Speak to your boss and say, look, I'm here 4 months. I mean, we don't really know what the woes are, details, but I'd be like, where am I going? What's your plan for me? And, you know, they might come back with an answer that you don't like, or they might come up with an answer you do like. Then you know more to base a decision on.
I think it'd be difficult to look for another job being in somewhere for only 4 months, depending on what job you're in. But I think from what I understand about this job as well, it's not one that is like, you don't jump from place to place. It's not like your kind of job where, you know, advertising and media where you're like short stints, you know. So 4 months into this potential career is not, say if you were to interview somewhere else, you're just basically looking for a new job completely, right? So that's what you have to prepare for as well. It's like, you're going to have to go to a job, start at you know, a relatively junior level to grow up in it. So that's the decision you have to make. Are you prepared to leave it, apply for another job, start all over again? Which I think, if you've only spent 4 months there, absolutely restart, you know. And you could be somewhere for 2 years and decide, actually, I want to restart. 4 years, I want to restart. But I think that's one of the decisions. 4 months is a short period of time, I'll say that.
Yeah. I also had a friend come up to me who didn't work in the industry that he wanted to work in. He was an older guy. He was 39. I was chatting to this guy. He was 39. 30. Yeah, he wasn't 40. He was 30 or 39. And he wanted to retrain as a lawyer. And I was like, well, okay, you want to take a pay cut? Go back to school. It's a long time at school. Can you afford it? You have to think about, can you afford to go back to school and work, or what's your setup, as long as you have the money, and obviously not Brian. But a big thing to consider as well is, and that's why, even though I'm saying at any age people can retrain, younger kids are out there, like I was saying to him, younger kids out there are coming through the line out of law school who are going to be working, because you have to work long hours at law when you first get in there. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Can you keep up with the young kids? Because, you know, young kids don't have families, don't have commitments. They can sacrifice a lot more of their free time for the industry. When you're older, you know, I'm getting old. I like my free time. I like my evening time. I like being able to pub quiz or do whatever I want. You have to sacrifice all that. So you have to understand what you're sacrificing as well for the greater good. But it is important because work, to me, it comes to me in me, it's family, work, friends.
Your work becomes with your friends.
Friends don't pay my bills.
Oh my goodness.
Friends don't pay my bills. Some friends do because they're generous.
I mean, it makes sense for me because yours goes family, work, hoes, bros. That's you. I know that's your hierarchy of importance for sure.
No.
100%.
Family. Well, you know, I'm not going to argue with that either because I'll tell you why. No, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Friends don't fill your hole. Exactly. Friends don't fill my hole.
Friends don't pay my bills. And friends, also, I've said this so many times, there's a reason and season for friends. They come and go. There's a few forevs, which I love. That's you, obviously.
I don't want to be your friends.
Why?
Listen, even if your friends do come and go, they hold an important part of your life, and some of them build part of your story.
100%, and I'm grateful for every friend I've met and lost along the way. It happened. Like I don't know why you're looking at me like I'm crazy. That's life. There's people who I spoke to when I last lived here in London who I would consider one of my best mates, who he doesn't even speak to anymore.
But you'll put hoes before bros.
I'll put hoes before bros because I think relationships are a big importance as well. And if I want to get a partner at some point, which I don't right now, it's important to go out and I think sex is a big part of life. I don't like talking about it, but I think it's important. You're not going to give me any sex. My friends aren't giving me sex.
You don't even want sex. You don't like it.
Babes, I'm sorry.
What?
I thought you were asking.
Oh, for you? Oh my goodness. Are you mad?
No.
I don't want that greasy mess all up on my biz, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. Alex. I think 4 months is a short period of time. So is ruminate a good word?
I don't know what it means. So yeah,
think about it for a little bit longer, to be honest. Because looking for another job may be difficult depending on your area because you won't be able to necessarily move into something more. It'll be maybe something similar. But I do believe that you know in your heart of hearts whether it's the right job for you or not at this time, because you can understand a company progression, talking to people, your managers, how they operate within a 2 or 3 month period for sure. And if it really is, if you're really looking at yourself and you're thinking about the next 2 years, next 3 years, I don't know if people are, in this generation, I certainly don't look at a 5-year plan, or maybe it's a personality type, but if you're thinking about that far ahead, do you see yourself in this place? Do you see yourself growing in? If the answer is no, then it's really just starting to be like, okay, let's just chalk this one for a learning experience. It got you to London anyway, which was one of the things that you thought about doing, and start again. Yeah,
this job could just be a stepping stone. It got you to London. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Good luck though.
Good luck.
Keep us posted.
Chin up. Absolutely. I feel better. He said he was ill today. He's ill all the time though.
Oh, he's
all
so dramatic. So dramatic. Oh my god.
Honestly.
But he does listen and he does share quite a lot of our stuff. So thank you, Alex, for being such a fan.
Yeah, I just said that. God, he does complain, doesn't he?
So complain.
I love you. Yeah.
And another big fan I want to give a shout out to this week is Muggle Meatball, who is a listener from the States. Muggle Meatball, thank you very much. He was stuck in traffic the other day and he decided to share that he's listened to us.
Yeah.
And his lolly lols. So thank you very much for tagging us. Anybody else, if you listen, and the thing is, I don't know if I told you this, but I don't know, you were away. But my friend who listens, Vinny, who listens from Belfast, he messaged me the other day on Twitter asking if I'd do something. He's a radio presenter in Belfast, and he asked me if I'd do something for his show. So I said, of course I will. And then we're chatting afterwards, because he had to call me up and record it. And we're chatting afterwards, and he goes, something about the podcast. And I was like, oh, do you listen? He goes, yeah, of course I listen. That's how I know you. And I'm like, I said, I don't know that people listen.
Yeah.
I said, we always say we don't know. Then we check the things, and we check the analytics, we see people all around the world listening. And like he did say, like, and he works in production and media and stuff like that. So he says people don't, like, they just don't, like, you'll never know. But I want to know who people are, because people listen and I don't know. Like my friend Sean was listening the other day, and he goes, "Oh, that was really funny what you said in the podcast." I was like, "I didn't even know you listened."
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I wish we knew. Like,
We must have got a 10k at this point because
no, you were mad. You said that in the last episode. Yeah, 10k soon, and I was like, "Mate, you have no idea about analytics."
Please help us get to 10k, guys.
Yeah,
And just share
it,
please.
Yeah, we're now planning our 3rd season. We've got a couple of things in the pipeline.
Yeah.
3rd season will start next year. We've got a few more episodes, obviously, to record this. We'll stop at 60. Come back 61 in the new year.
God,
I think
60 episodes.
I know. 60 episodes of us talking shit. Like today, we did nothing to talk about today.
Nothing. We hadn't seen each other for a little bit though.
Yeah, it was nice catching up.
I had my holiday to Orlando with my family. You had a haircut.
Also, which I also want to put in the last one we recorded, we were talking about how that guy cancelled on you. And then we went down.
He didn't in the end.
I know, I was here.
It was really bad.
Oh, was it? He was
Yeah.
so hot though.
Do you know what it was? I got really nervous.
Oh, nerves are bad.
Yeah, because I thought he was really hot. He didn't cancel in the end.
No, he did cancel, but then he rebooked.
Yeah, and then I just really nervous.
Did you get dug out or did you dig him out?
Excuse me?
Excuse me, you? Because you're, trying to be versatile.
He actually did me. Yeah. So it's the 2nd time now this year.
High five!
But I said it wasn't great, so
oh
yeah, which is a shame, and it's really bad. And I said this to my therapist.
But
I was like, that's not the bad bit. The bad bit is I feel like because it was so bad. Now in my new phase of like guys and stuff, I don't really like harp on like I take things as they are. If nothing happens with it, it's fine. If they don't message again or whatever, it's not a problem. All I can think about is doing it again because I don't want it to be the lasting thing where it was just terrible. But so I'm like, I just want to make up my head. So I messaged him again, and then he just didn't respond. And I was like, fuck, shit. I won't be able to make it up because I'm not bad.
No, it's 100% him. Fuck it. Do you know what? Never
need
worry.
to get over it. I know.
Yeah.
But it's that situation where, like, if it was good, I'd be like, oh, at least I've done my job.
Yeah, he's not leaving you. There's not Uber. He doesn't leave you a review.
Nah.
Because imagine if you did. All your ex.
No, absolutely not.
I would have
quite high reviews.
I would have such low reviews.
Yeah. You definitely would.
Based on like probably 4 people.
Please, bitch. We can talk about the things that we can't talk about if you want to do.
There's nothing to talk about.
But yeah, okay. There's nothing. Nothing happened over the past week.
No,
yeah. So I'm a bit annoyed about that because he's really fit, really nice guy actually, big and beefy, and just really beautiful eyes.
Grr.
And yeah, nothing.
Oh.
Saying that, I think I'm on an out phase with like the guys and stuff. I'm just focusing on.
You want a relationship now?
No, I don't think so.
Do you want auditions from the podcast? You said it last time.
Well, no, I've been seeing someone.
Hey!
Listen, we haven't got time.
We haven't got time. No. Offline, as soon as we wrap this up.
Yeah.
Do I know this person?
No, you don't know them. I've definitely got a main squeeze for sure.
Oh, yeah, but it's... Anyway, guys. So yeah, share the podcast. Get your friends listening. It does really, really help. We're at a really exciting place of the podcast. We really appreciate all the support. We're going to keep it up. This is such a long episode. I'll cut out my hairdressing story. Focus on Matt's story again. And
Mine wasn't really a story.
the big thing we totally overlooked again, Northern Ireland got gay marriage legalized.
Oh my goodness. Northern Ireland is just so underrepresented. That's such big news.
Such big news. Well done, Northern Ireland.
We'll talk about it next week.
Next week, yeah.
Because it was on RuPaul's Drag Race as well. I don't know if you watched the UK one, but
No.
there's a Northern Ireland contestant
Belfast
called,
guy, yeah.
I was going to say Blue Cantrell, but that's not true. Blue Hydrangea.
Blue
you
Cantrell.
remember that song? Yeah.
What's that got to be about, baby?
Yeah. What's this got to be about?
Shut up, and Blue Cantrell. Remix like a make
That's it.
It is the song.
You
Yeah,
can
Blue
just
Cantrell
breathe.
and Sean Paul. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just breathe.
You say you love me,
You got it right, it's just the accent.
When love hurts, it won't work. Maybe we need some time alone. We need to let it breathe.
So what's that supposed to be about, baby?
Was that racist?
No.
Okay.
No, it's just weird. Yeah, but he was just saying. So the episode after that happened, how it's not legal in Northern Ireland, and he won't get married or a civil partnership until they legalise it. So now...
Well, I mean, he's such a celebrity.
Okay.
I'm sure they took a stand against his comment.
It's just after.
It's like whenever what's he called in Australia? The rugby player Peacock, David Pocock. Yeah, he took a stand. He wouldn't get married to his girlfriend until legalised gay marriage. Just like Blue Hydrangeas, just the same for our country.
Well, now Blue Hydrangea can get married.
I think even like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie said they wouldn't get married until gay sex was marriage. So I'm so glad Blue Hydrangea's taking it.
Listen,
that being said, I was at Circuit Bar the other night, and I'm sure Blue Hydrangea was there.
No,
He looked like it, and there was the other one, which I'm going to say
what, in drag?
No, they weren't in drag. Bag of chips.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know them, but I thought it was them. But so yeah, thanks for taking the stand, Blue Hydrangea.
She was like a stand.
I won't get married until it's... No, not that you won't. You can't get married until it's legal.
No, but like civil partnership or anything that recognises.
I'm so glad I took the stand.
But now they can.
Well done, Blue Hydrangea.
Blue Cantrell. Never say you love me.
You say you love me, say
you love
we can
me.
just breathe.
So what's God supposed to be about, baby? Can't free up your vibe and stop acting crazy.
I love it. I love it. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys.
Have a lovely week.
Have a good one.
And remember to cheer on England against South Africa in the Rugby World Cup. Actually, I'll tell you what happens.
I'll be here right here, babes.
What doing something else, I'm sure.
Probably clean your house.
Yeah.
That wasn't shit.
Oh. I did get you a gift, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I got you that mug.
Did you really?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
And you gave me such sass over the text message. You're like, oh, it's a joke. You bought that for somebody else, and you're just saying, no, you feel guilty about it. I love that cup. If that's my cup, I'm so happy.
That's your mug. Yeah, from Universal Studios. Because they've got a Marvel area. And you were talking about the Avengers, because I was on the plane, and then they had the films, and then I said to my nephew, who's sitting next to me, and some bitch just interrupted. I was like, because they had Avengers Endgame, and I was like, I've never seen any Avengers film. And then she was like, what? Excuse me? She's joking, obviously, but she's really American.
Yeah, they are.
And I was like, yeah, no, I've never seen it. She's like, my God. Well, you can't watch it. Because I was like, can I watch it still?
No, you can't watch Endgame.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Do you want to watch? I have all the Marvel films. Do you want to watch them? They're so good.
Not particularly.
We'll watch them. It's a lot of...
I watched this film called Wild Rose.
Oh, okay.
That's really good.
Okay.
It's about a country singer in Scotland,
Mm-hmm.
Glasgow. And I watched Love, Simon.
Okay.
And Call Me By Your Name.
Did you like that?
I did.
Do you know what? I was chatting about this with somebody else the other day. I need to watch it because the sequel's just been released.
There's a sequel?
Apparently there's going to be a sequel.
The story's so sweet, really?
Yeah, it's been announced or something like that. And I was like, I must watch it. And he's like, read the book first.
I like to read the book before things. Oh, no.
Well, that's why I'm reading The Golden Compass right now before his Dark Materials comes out next week.
I should have read the book. Because now, I don't like reading the book and then picturing the characters that are in it. Like, I like to make up my own mind. But Timothée Chalamet is fucking banging.
Which one's he?
The little kid.
Oh, I like the older guy.
Both are hot.
Yeah.
Arnie Hammer. Is he in anything else?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're both hot. But I don't normally like...
I've not seen the film, so I need to watch it.
But he's just really pretty in the film. I saw like pictures of him and stuff, but in the film he looks really pretty.
Yeah. It's a good film? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did. It was a bit tough though, because on the plane, and then they have like sex scenes and stuff, and you see him going down, and there's like, well, I can see everybody else's screen. So I'm like,
your mum's there glaring.
I was like, oh my goodness. So I know we got to run. I was in my room. She came into my room and she said it was messy and stuff, and I left like my prep tablets out, and then she goes, she's just being nosy, being mum. She picks up, what are these? And I was like, just tablets.
Vitamins.
She's like, what for? And she's like, what are they? And I was like, just mad tablets. She's like, Matt, tell me what they are. Like, I'll look them up. I was looking, and I was like, they're tablets to prevent you from getting HIV, mum. And she was like, oh, well.
But that's the type of thing.
That's good then, isn't it?
But that's the type of thing, because a whole different conversation. We'll pick it up next week, because we'll discuss this next week. We'll discuss this next week.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a good conference. Remember that topic for next week.
I'm sure we will, because we always do really well carrying things over, like Northern Ireland.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Chicken chow down. Chicken chow down. I'll eat up all this shit. That's mine. Chicken chow down, baby. I don't want to pass that. put it in your mouth.